What's going on, everybody's Afro Think Tank? All right, so when the Black Russian at the jazz festival kicked the black man's Tesla and then slapped him in the face, assaulting him verbally and physically first, and then commenced to getting his ass whipped properly. And then when his wife jumped in, I guess she figured she was going to be able to do something. And the other white guy knocked her white ass out, because that's what happened. Black guy didn't knock the white girl out. The white guy knocked the white woman out. But you know, in America, that's okay. So as long as it's a white man knocking a white woman out, that's standard issue procedure. You know, we don't talk about what American white men do to white women. That's okay. It's fine, right? All the conservatives crying, it's racism, thugs. We are going to try. They don't like us. They're trying to kill us. They're trying to take it. Armageddon. Got vice president. Oh my God. I know, right? Right, everybody flipping. The president made a statement. He meant to. I'm waiting for him to just come out and say no. I just want him to say it one time. Just say it one time. Say it with your chest, right? But you see, in Fort Wayne, at Pike's Pub, when 5-6 biker gang members, because they're thugs, these are white thugs, they call themselves clubs. You know, they don't get included into the gangster category because they're official clubs. They got patches and shit, and they ride motorcycles. All right. So when this neo-Nazi hate club, all right, biker gang, right, they got mad at the big old black guy, big old giant black guy. And let me tell you, he was holding his own, too. He held his own the best way he could, all right? But he got his ass whipped by all these white people. I ain't hear the president make a statement. I ain't hear the vice president make a statement. I don't hear none of them white neo-Nazi conservative grifting-ass social media personalities make a statement. And you know what you don't hear? You don't hear black people saying, oh, they don't like us. We already know you don't like us. Let's think about it. Well, you don't hear us crying and bitching and moaning. Nah, big boy handled his business, right? Get jumped by big two. Well, they all of them big. Some of them big. Them big boys didn't get. When I saw the video, it was a couple big boys in there, but a bunch of old white geezers. They been wanting to hit a black guy for the longest. They ate any opportunity to hit a black guy. Oh, here's their excuse. What? Yo, white racists make you crazy. They try to justify the shit. What's the point of justifying it? Why justify? He didn't pay his bar tab. No, he was questioning why there was extra items on his bar tab, like anybody else would. But that's all y'all needed. Y'all just need something. Y'all just needed that black guy to get aggressive, just a little bit, to justify what you wanted to do the whole time since he walked in that bar and sat down. Because that's what you white folks do. We know what you do. We know what you do. We know y'all better than y'all know yourselves. Y'all afraid of us. That's why y'all only get gangster when there's a whole bunch of y'all. You see, the difference between y'all and us is that other one, when the black ones beat the shit out of that white guy, it could have just been one. It could have been one or two of them. They would have beat his ass the same way. It could have been one, would have beat his ass the same way. It just so happens his friends was there. Therefore, they participated in the assing of the whooping of this white guy who wanted to fuck around. And they all collectively tried to make sure he found out, you know, the American way. And their white brethren, all right, the one ally, knocked the broad out. Why? Because she had no business getting a man business. She should have stood there and watched her husband get his ass whipped and then picked him up off the floor afterwards and say, honey, let's go home. That's what should have happened. But since she stepped out there, she got laid the fuck down. All right, because Karens always like to walk towards the danger. I don't know what's wrong with Karens, but they like to walk towards the danger. But either way, you see the different attitudes, right? You see the hypocrisy. These weak, thin-skinned white racists can't handle when they get their ass whipped. That's why y'all need guns. Y'all always needed guns because y'all can't fight. Y'all body's soft. Y'all weak like marshmallows. Right? That's why y'all do steroids to get big. That's why you be so jacked up and get testosterone shots and shit. Because y'all be trying to measure up. Y'all be biohacking your bodies to try to be like the basic default frame, which is the African. Right? The original that cannot be copied or duplicated. I'm sorry. No matter steroids, no matter HEG, no matter what you do is going to make you like this. All right? And that's why y'all need them damn guns. Because without them guns, y'all can't do shit. Y'all never could do shit till y'all got no guns. And all of a sudden, y'all was all superior and shit. until we got guns. And now y'all talking about put the guns down. Let's all be peaceful. Dr. Martin Luther King type bullshit. Fuck that. All right. When you go to the bar, you get drunk. Sometimes shit happen. Hey, they got held accountable. Just like the black ones, they got held accountable because you can whip some ass. But don't whip too much ass. All right. There's just a limit to the ass whipping. All right. Just like over here. There's a limit to the ass whooping. There was a limit to what they could do anyway, because that big boy, he wasn't, ain't like he was standing there taking it like them white ones. Them white ones, they was just getting their ass whooped. And I seen another video where the little punk ass little biker gangs went against our regular. It was like 5-on-5, 6-on-6. Got they ass whipped like they always do. You can't find a video of 5 or 6 black dudes versus 5 or 6 white dudes and the white dudes winning. As a matter of fact, you see plenty of videos when we got enough space. We whipping all their ass. How many videos? You see the video with the black dude at the pool? The black young dude at the pool? He was whipping up all those white boys at the pool. He beat their motherfucking ass. He whooped all their ass. They was embarrassed. They should have been embarrassed. I mean, one by one, they jumped them and got their ass whipped. And I bet you if Big Boy had some space, he would have took a few of them out before they put them down. But anyway, I just wanted to talk about the hypocrisy. All right, how y'all thin-skinned racist white folks start crying foul and all your little social media. Oh my God, y'all guys are weak, man. White supremacy that made y'all weak. You see, your ancestors that got their ass murdered in Africa while trying to steal African slaves, they was tougher than y'all. Your ancestors they was some pieces of shit, racist, barbarian savages, but they was much tougher than y'all. Y'all some weak ones now. Y'all weak. Y'all soft as butter. Y'all soft as butter. Y'all just got this. But you ain't got none of this to go with it, man. You make your ancestors. You make shameful. They shameful. Your ancestors are shameful, right? But they ashamed of y'all. Because y'all racist and weak. At least they was a little bit stronger than y'all. Y'all racist and weak. And that's why you about to go the way of the dodo bird, okay? So enjoy your swan song while it lasts. Anyway, that's all I gotta say. It's Afro Think Tank. Learn something, teach something. I'm out.
The attack that ended up taking place in Cincinnati made national news coverage. There was a message from the Department of Homeland Security and the FBI. There was a statement by the President of the United States, Donald Trump. 5 black men ended up attacking 2 white people. 1 man, 1 woman. It all started because the white man, ended up kicking the black man's Tesla. They ended up confronting each other. The white man slapped the black man in the face, and then all hell erupted after that. Fort Wayne, no national news coverage. Nothing. Local news? Yes. National news? No. No statement from the Department of Homeland Security or the FBI, and no message from the President of the United States of America, Donald Trump. 6 white men, racially motivated, attacked 1 black man. Why? Because race was involved. And they tried to justify it even further because they said he did not pay his bar tab.
A biker gang racially attacked a black man in Fort Wayne, Indiana at this very bar this past Friday night. Mind y'all, this was not just by one person, this was by 8 to 9 other individuals. They're all a part of a biker gang, they're all very much so frequent that bar. The reason why he got attacked in the first place is not for the fact of the matter he didn't want to pay his tab, it's the fact of the matter that he questioned his tab. Questioned why the bill was what it was. Never said he wasn't going to pay it, though. And there very much so is a video of this shit, too. From the initial of him walking up, asking about his tab, to them starting to call him the hard R, to them starting to quite literally beat the shit out of him. 1 black man against 8 to 9 people. Mind you, the whole entire time while they're beating the shit out of him, they're calling him the hard R, they're throwing out racial slurs, they're doing this, they're doing that. And guess what has not happened? Nobody's been arrested, nobody's been held accountable for that shit. The only thing that's happened is that bar has yet to be open. But the 8 to 9 individuals have yet to be held accountable for what the fuck they did. And trust and believe, everybody in Fort Wayne, myself included, were pissed. Because the black man that was attacked, he was not even drunk. He didn't do too much. He didn't cause a scene, didn't cause a problem, and got attacked. And thank the Lord he's okay. But it was very much so a hate crime and very much so assault. And the craziest part about it is that nobody was reporting about this shit until we and our nosy neighbors on Facebook were talking about it. That's how it got traction. Living in Indiana, living quite close to Fort Wayne at that, having the platform, even if it's a small one that I do, I'm gonna get the fucking word out there. If you live in Fort Wayne, around Fort Wayne, do not go to Pike's Pub if you're black. We very much so do need to have our heads still on a swivel, and it's sad to say that. Can't even go out and have a good time type shit. And the video is very much so circulating and trending on Facebook and even on Google. So if you want to see it for yourself, go watch the video for yourself. And it's very much so, you're going to see just quite clear hate crime and assault. And it's sad because nothing's getting done. But shit, hopefully the Fort Wayne PD sees this shit. I'll tag y'all.
You mean to tell me I come in your bar all the time, but this one time out of nowhere I just decide I don't want to pay for shit? I just decide I don't want to pay my tab. That's what happened. I don't believe that bullshit. I don't believe that bullshit at all. And I actually want to salute to the guy. I don't know the guy's name, but apparently he ain't doing no talking. You know, he obviously took an ass whooping. In that video, it was 6-on-1, right? Which, you know what I'm saying, getting sucker punched and shit. You know what I mean? That's, you know what I'm saying? We all gonna lose some. You win some, you lose some. I done took some ass whoopings, I done gave some. It is what it is. So, I mean, it's gonna happen, right? But apparently he ain't doing no talking, he ain't doing no snitching, right? Unlike a lot of these guys with patches. You know what I'm saying? There's a whole lot of guys out here with patches been doing a whole lot of talking out here, but you got this civilian that took that ass whooping like a man. He ain't back down from shit. He took that ass whooping like a man, and he ain't doing no talking. So salute to that guy up there in Indiana that just took that ass whooping in that video. Hey man, you gonna take some, big dog. You know what I'm saying? But salute to you on that, man. Keeping your mouth shut.
Pike's Pub, Fort Wayne, Indiana, an update. There have been arrests. I've been sent several articles about arrests that were made, warrants that were issued in the case in which a black man was inside a Pike's Pub and he was jumped by several white men. And, you know, regardless of why, was a black guy flirting with a waitress that happened to be the owner, that happened to be the girlfriend of one of the biker people that they say is a biker gang. Police allege that they're part of a biker gang. I don't know. Did they put items on his tab that shouldn't have been there and he refused to pay? I don't know. The bottom line is this shouldn't have happened, okay? But it did. So, the 5 or 6 people that have been arrested all have been charged with various crimes, such as criminal recklessness, battery, strangulation, all kinds of stuff. Anybody that has a photo, I'm gonna put up here. Again, these are alleged crimes. They have not been convicted of anything yet, so keep that in mind. Here's what you can do. Put your money where your beliefs are, okay? If you believe that this should not have happened, when Pike's Pub opens back up, if they're open back up, just don't go, because one of these men apparently is the boyfriend of the owner. Obviously, you know what I'm saying? Put your money where your beliefs are. So, there you have it. There's the update to Pike's Pub. What are your thoughts on this story? Leave it in the comments.
At 5, the 5th suspect in the Pike's Pub beating is now in the Allen County Jail, arriving here today after first being arrested in Ohio last week. This on the same day as 4 other men being charged in the attack faced a judge for the first time.
Their charges stem from a violent assault caught on cell phone video last month, and now we're learning new details about what comes next. Wayne 15's Mia Pettigrew breaks down the latest developments, including a surprise arrest and updates on the legal timeline.
Alyssa Taylor, that's exactly right. Wayne 15 did have cameras inside the Allen County courtroom this morning as Gerard Empton, Ryan Minnick, Christopher Yoho, and Douglas Zuber appeared before Magistrate Samuel Kearns. The 4 men, casually dressed in T-shirts, jackets, and jeans, were formally read their charges: battery resulting in serious bodily injury and criminal recklessness, felonies, and a Class B misdemeanor under Indiana law. Today's hearing was procedural, meaning to ensure each suspect understands the allegations. Their next court date is an omnibus hearing set for August 11 at 9:30 a.m. At that time, they'll be expected to enter pleas. The men were also served no contact orders with the victim, James Simmons. If they violate those orders, their bonds could be revoked and additional charges may follow. Douglas Zuber came to court today with legal representation, while the other three have until July 25th to secure attorneys. An unexpected turn came from the hearing. Ryan Minnick was taken into custody immediately afterwards. Officials say his arrest in this case violated the terms of his probation from a 2023 OWI conviction in Wells County. He's now facing a warrant and was booked back into the Allen County Jail. Meanwhile, Justin Wirt, the fifth man facing charges, was released from the Allen County Jail in Ohio this morning and has now been booked into the Allen County Jail in Indiana. He has not yet had an initial hearing in Indiana, and last week charges were dropped against Kent Adamanis after home security footage showed he wasn't at Pike's Pub during the attack. Prosecutors say their investigation is ongoing and they are developing new leads. Again, all four men are due back in court on August 11th. Wayne 15 will continue to follow this story as it develops. Mia.
Wait. Before you go, for all my subscribers and philanthropists out there, I'm building a solar power community water bowl system in Nigeria. It's going to cost between $5,000 and $6,000. I'm trying to raise money. If you want to participate and help me build this solar power water system, please donate to the Cash App and put solar water in the notes. Solar water in the notes. I'll put PayPal, Stripe, and Zelle. Anyway, thank you. That's all I got to say. It's Afro Think Tank. Learn something, teach something. I'm out. Thanks for watching Afro Think Tank. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And follow me on Substack and Patreon for more content. Remember, it's Pan-Africanism or nothing.